The night my life exploded started with a penis-shaped cake and tequila shots, and ended with my future mother-in-law storming into the club, clutching a stack of printouts. I was laughing with my maid of honor, my best friend since college, when the music cut and she marched across the floor like a damn SWAT team, shoving the photos at me, my fiancé, unmistakably naked in bed, dangled up with my best friend, dates and times stamped right at the top. My stomach dropped. The table went silent. My maid of honor didn't even flinch, she just stared at the floor, and my phone started blowing up in my bag. By the time I got outside, my fiancé was already there, leaning against his car like he hadn't just detonated my entire world. When I confronted him, he didn't deny it. Instead, he looked straight at me and said, "It's complicated. But what if we didn't have to choose?" He asked if we could all be together, the three of us, like it was some kind of solution instead of salt in the wound. My mother-in-law just shook her head and muttered something about finally, the truth. I thought I'd scream, but instead I just stood there, frozen, while everyone else's secrets spilled out into the humid night. Turns out, my maid of honor and my fiancé had been sneaking around for months, not just physically but emotionally, confiding in each other, talking about me, picking apart every decision I'd made about the wedding, even betting on whether I'd figure it out before the big day. There were emails, secret meetups, and a stash of gifts he'd bought her hidden in the trunk of his car. She tried to apologize, tears streaming down her face, but it sounded rehearsed, almost bored. My fiancé, on the other hand, looked relieved, like he'd been waiting for the day everything blew up so he didn't have to hide anymore. I realized the most brutal betrayal wasn't the cheating, it was the way they both started treating me like an obstacle, something to work around instead of the person to love. Standing there, mascara streaking down my face, I felt something inside me snap into place. I didn't want either of them. The twist? I'd spent so long terrified of being alone that I'd ignored every red flag, just to avoid having to start over. Walking away wasn't just leaving them behind, it was finally choosing myself, no matter how ugly the truth was.